Hi there, it's Bill Farrell with Farrell Engineering. I'm here today to talk about our hopper port. This is the port where you'd add hop extract if you're making an IPA on your Pinter 3. Little orange hopper vial that comes with your kit. Screw it down in there. It pushes down on that valve and opens up, allowing the hop extract to flow into the keg. Now there's a little, it's hard to see, but way in the bottom there's a little black O-ring that's a sliding seal, and that's where the hopper vial will seal against the keg and prevent the pressure that's within the keg from leaking out while you're adding your hop oil. And also, that's where we put our fizzy fitting to add carbonation. So now you've got your fizzy fitting, actually seals right on this flat surface here. And that's where you want to apply your food safe grease. That's also why I print these at a really high resolution. I barely make out those layer lines. They're 0.8 millimeter layer lines. That's as fine as I can go on my machines. And we want that to be super smooth because it's actually rubbing against that inside of that O-ring every time you install this, just like your hopper vial. So you want that smooth and you want it lubricated with food safe grease. That'll keep your O-ring conditioned and prevent it from snagging or leaking. Now this is the plug for the hopper port that comes with the Pinter, and it kind of serves a dual purpose. It'll just screw in there and provide a cover to prevent debris from falling into that port, but also when you're sanitizing your Pinter, you flip this end around, and now that it's longer, it will activate that or push down on that spring-loaded valve at the bottom of the port and open it up so you can flush through with sanitizer that port. But over time, like this one is on my first Pinter, and it's very loose. I'll probably end up losing this little piece. I've already lost 2 of these little caps, so I've actually designed and printed a replacement cap, because this alone on Pinter's website is a $20 part. But as you can see, this is kind of a complicated little piece, and it's also a little gimmicky because if you flip this around and clip it in, it gets loose. And so what I ended up doing is making a solid piece for a plug. This is just a solid piece of plastic. And then I've made a cleaner port. This one, you can see it has a port all the way through, and it's longer. It's actually the same. Oh, there goes that little piece. It's actually the same length as the original one when you're cleaning, and it's the same. The other part is the same profile when you're just storing it or fermenting. So I've got these replacement plugs, and I can print them in black, red, or blue just so they can match your Pinter. And I've got a nice little, might be hard to see there. It's called a Hilbert curve pattern on the top. So it's kind of a continuous movement of the nozzle, and it makes a nice texture that kind of matches the Pinter texture. While we're on the topic of the hopper port, while your Pinter is just sitting there on the brew dock, it might be nice to have a way to kind of see what's in the keg. I know a lot of people will cut out the label from the Pinter box or the packaging that the kit comes in, but you may not have that, or maybe brewing a custom kit. And a lot of people already have these brew badges that I make. So I worked on this little magnetic port cover. Yeah, let's see if I can get this in there. It just fits nice and neat in there and allows you to clip on your brew badge. So now you can see what's in your keg while you're fermenting. And then when it's time to serve it, take the brew badge and stick it on your tap handle. But I kind of wasn't thrilled with the appearance of this. You can see this white collar around there, and it's kind of a groove that collects, you know, cat hair and other junk. So printed a little polyurethane rubbery textured mat, and this fits nicely in here, and then this goes in there, and you've got a nice sharp looking accessory that can identify your beer, and it also prevents, you know, junk from collecting in this area while you're in the upright position. So this is what I'm calling the Barrel Buddy, and I'm going to sell this accompanied with the, you know, the hopper port cover and the clean out cover for $20. That's the same price as Pinter gets for the replacement cap only. And we're going to have several more announcements soon. I just wanted to drop a quick video to announce these parts that I've had in the works for quite some time, but I finally got them to where they're working fine, and I can put them on the market. Thanks for watching, and hope you subscribe and like the channel, and I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks.